Hello, Deep Blue Leaders. This is Courtney.
I'm
Tammy. We're here with your monthly training tidbit, and we want to share a few things with you. We'll make it quick. So first off, we know you've all seen these rule signs in your rooms, and so these rules right here are to help you in guiding your kids on their behavior during the morning, and so we want to encourage you to look at these room rules on Sunday morning. A lot of our preschoolers, they will start off the morning with reviewing these room rules. So these are here to help you, to support you in everything that you do for our kids on Sunday morning. So, yeah, Tammy.
And if I encourage you, and I know a couple of you, I've done this with you in your particular rooms, if you're having trouble with a particular child, particular group, a couple of the boys specifically, I have actually taken this down off of the wall and sat with them and gone through it and explained to them my expectations of them as kids in our rooms. And I've noticed a huge difference. I know many of you have done that over a couple of months, and it has really made a big difference. However, there are occasions, and especially this time of year, that they're a little out of control.
Yes.
And if you are still having issues with your kids being out of control, after you've gone through this, after you've done different things, feel free. Grab me, grab Courtney, grab Amy, grab a floor leader, grab anybody to pull the child out of the room and have a one-on-one discussion with them. That will then help, and then we will make the determination if their behavior warrants us going to get their parent. So don't ever think that you must keep a child in your room if they really have poor behavior. We don't want them to stay there because we want all of our kids to feel safe and have a really good environment. So use these first, call on us second, and then we will call on the parent third. So don't ever think that you don't have any support or any help.
Yes, we have your back.
Yes,
So
always.
yes.
Always, always. The other thing we want to touch on is how we partner with the parents. You guys do such an amazing job working with the parents and the kids. We also want to make sure that you point the parents out to the resource tables. We have one outside the doors of the preschool young elementary area, but we also have another one by the third grade and fourth and fifth grade room down at the other end of the hallway. Each table has slightly different things. They're always the same subject, but the one in the younger part of the area is going to focus on preschool and young elementary, and the other one is going to focus on older elementary and middle school. So it will always be the same subject. Now, I also want you to encourage the parents to always look at the tables because these subjects will change. So I make sure I go through and change the topics out. So as we receive new topics, I'll put new topics out. Right now, we have faith, health, sexual integrity, bullying, and salvation. Now I know you're immediately thinking sexual integrity. Oh my gosh, that's kind of a crazy topic. And we have preschool, we have elementary, and we have middle school. Encourage the parents to pick one up, because what you want is to encourage them to start that conversation early, which then flows us directly into one of the resources that we have for the parents to borrow, which is Passport to Purity. Passport to Purity is great for our fourth and fifth graders, and our parents will take a weekend and go away with their fourth and fifth grader and talk through sexual integrity, talk through purity, talk through God's design for their body, what's coming next as they hit middle school, all of those really difficult topics that go with the birds and the bees. Encourage them, come talk to me, grab Courtney. We have those resources that they can borrow, so they don't have to go out and purchase the whole packet. We have them, and we have a few copies, so they can always borrow them. The other couple of things that we have on our table, you want to talk about preschool parent cue?
Yes. Here's our preschool parent cue. You guys have seen these. These come out particularly the first week of each month, and then you guys have these throughout the month, so if a child's not there on the first week of the month, they can pick this up anytime. If you guys don't have it or miss handing it out on a Sunday morning, let the parents know that they're always at these tables throughout the whole month. So as you know, these parent cues, along with elementary as well, they break down each week of the month. So parents will know each week which scripture passage that we're in, and it gives them questions to ask their kids, just to get that conversation started again at home. So we have these for preschool. We also have these Wave Riders cards. See these? These will have all of our Wave Riders upcoming play dates on them, and so you can encourage parents to get together and get to know one another and just help build that community among our preschool families.
And on each of the tables, you also find the elementary parent cue, very similar to the preschool. The nice thing, the other part of the parent cue is on the back side. There are activities specifically for the parents to do. So it's morning time, drive time, meal time, bedtime, different things that they can do throughout the month that will actually encourage conversation about what we're talking about on a Sunday morning to actually be in the home, in the car, wherever. The other weekly thing we have, which you all know and see all the time, all the elementary ones, this is specifically for elementary. We have our God time cards. That's what these look like. There's one for each set of grades. This is kindergarten first, this is second, third, this is fourth and fifth. Very important that these go home each week because it is a devotional for the kids for 4 days out of the week. So again, it just encourages them to get into the Word, even if it's for a short period of time each day, each of 4 days at least of the week. It just gives them something to think about, also gives the parents something to talk about. Obviously, the second through fifth grade, it's going to be a little bit more of an independent study for the kids. Certainly you can do it with them and talk to them about it, but it's a little more introspective, whereas the K and first, obviously, you're going to want to do it with them or at least talk about it with them. And it's different games, different activities, different things. It just encourages more growth that you can do at home that we do here on Sunday morning. The other part we want to talk about really fast, evacuation routes. As you know, we have a ton of construction going on. Our evacuation routes change on a daily basis. So what we want to encourage you to do is on our room rules, there are evacuation routes down here. Check it every week when you come in. It may be different from week to week. It may be the same from week to week. We can't tell you exactly what it is because it changes, and it may even change on a Sunday morning when we come in and they'll say, oh wait, you can't go that way, you have to go this way. So we will be sure that we will inform you in the case of an emergency which way to go, but also be sure to check this each and every week because it may change. And as you know, these come off the walls. This is actually a pocket as well, so you can pull the evacuation route out and take it with you without taking it off the wall. But if it's easier, just take the whole thing off the wall. It doesn't matter to me, because it's not a big deal. I think
That's it for today. So thanks for hanging with us to this point, and we hope you all have a great day, and we can't wait to see you on Sunday. All right, bye guys.
Bye.